Chapter 8. Unfortunately for me, none of the things on my list happened. What did happen was that Mykelti got the part of Aquafly. Now, if you ask me, it wasn't because he was so great. It was because, unlike me, he could read the words on the page. Miss Flowers tried to be nice about it. When everyone was going to lunch, she called me up to her desk. "I know that you tried really hard, Hank," she said. "And for your effort, I have created a special part just for you, one that matches your talents." Well, that made me feel much better. But what part could that be? Maybe there was going to be a big clock on the library wall, and I would be the bird that popped out every hour and went, "Cuckoo!" Everyone knows I'm good at sounds. Or maybe I could be the library cart that gets rolled around up and down the aisles. I could attach my bicycle horn and toot it to warn everyone to clear out of my way. That sounded like a lot of fun. What is my part, Miss Flowers? Well, Hank, you're going to be a bookmark. I am? What does a bookmark do? Well, first of all, you have to be very quiet. And of course, your most important job will be to hold everyone's place in their books. Well, that doesn't sound like fun. But here's the best part. You get to wear the tallest costume of anyone, with 2 little holes cut out for your eyes, and a red fringe on the bottom to cover your shoes. Okay, I could deal with that. The costume part sounded good. I left the classroom feeling pretty happy about my new role, until I walked into the lunchroom. The first person I saw was Mykelti, who was busy shoving tuna casserole right into his face off his tray. He wasn't even using a fork. "Hey, loser," he said, spraying little bits of fish into the air. "Too bad I beat you out for the good part." "That's okay," I said to him. "I'm going to be a bookmark." He snorted. "Don't you get it? A bookmark doesn't do anything. It just stands there, being all bookmarky." "Oh, yeah?" I answered back. "Miss Flowers said it was a very special part." "You'll believe anything, zipper brain." Then he added, "See you after lunch in rehearsal." "Oh, wait. You don't have to be there. You don't have any lines." "I'll be there," I snapped. "I'm part of the play, too." "Oh, really? Then how come your part isn't even in the script?" That was a good question. I hadn't thought of that before. And then I realized what had happened. Miss Flowers had made that part up just for me because I can't read very well. Suddenly, the smell of tuna casserole coming out of Mykelti's mouth made me feel sick to my stomach. I ran out into the hall and leaned against the wall, trying so hard not to cry. Before I knew it, Frankie and Ashley had left the cafeteria and were right by my side. "Don't listen to that big bully," Ashley said. "Bookmarks are very important. I use one every day." "But it's just a tiny part," I protested. "Listen, Hankster," Frankie said. "No matter what the part is, you're going to be great." "Yeah," Ashley chimed in. "Just wait until rehearsal. You never know what magic is going to come spilling out of that funny head of yours." Suddenly, I was starving, which was a sure sign that I was feeling better. Friends can do that for you. "Okay," I said, heading back into the cafeteria with Frankie and Ashley by my side. "I'm going to be the best bookmark that ever held a place in a book. Look out, world! Here comes Hank." Oh, and by the way, about the tuna casserole, if you ever see even a glop of it on your plate, change plates. I didn't, and my tongue is still not talking to me.